What's going on, guys? Welcome to a Madden Ultimate Team head-to-head online gameplay. And I just need to go ahead and take a moment out of this gameplay to go ahead and talk about Peyton Manning's Game 1 performance against the Baltimore Ravens. If you didn't see that game, you missed NFL history, seriously. Peyton Manning had 7 touchdowns in that game, 0 interceptions, 462 yards, and it's the first time that has happened since 1962. Only the second time ever in NFL history, 7 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And it's just one of those games, one of those amazing performances by a great quarterback. And it makes you wonder if you'll ever see a game like that again in your lifetime. So, I'm definitely soaking it in. Hats off to Peyton Manning. Phenomenal performance. Just above and beyond expectations. And if you had him on your fantasy team this week and you started him, you definitely cashed in big time. Don't know who you would start over him, but yeah, if you had him and you played him, you cashed in big time. Very, very sure that he is going to be taking home a fantasy card on Ultimate Team this week, so we can all be staying tuned for that. Maybe they'll do hero cards this year, I'm not quite sure, but I can't argue against Peyton Manning if that's who they go with, so we're going to go ahead and jump on into the gameplay. So, once again, my tackling problems just keep on happening. I want to use the joystick instead of using square, maybe a heat seeker for the tackle. I'm trying to get into that. It's just very difficult, once you get a habit, trying to break it and get into a different routine. But it's alright, I held him to a field goal, and right there, you see me fullback dive into the end zone with LaRon McClain. So now I'm up 7-3 and he's trying to drive the ball down the field on me. We're going to see what he can do with his team. He gets a nice little pass down the sideline, and look at that. Ronnie Lott goes ahead and hits that right joystick. I can't tell you how many times it has actually hurt me from doing that. And it's just like biting your fingernails, just something that's like a bad habit, trying to break it. I just don't know what I can do there, so terrible performance on my behalf, with the missing tackles, but I'm trying to improve on that, and I get a nice interception with Ronnie Lott. That was the Pepsi Max Ronnie Lott, by the way. And right here I'm trying to scramble with RG3. I just take a risk and just throw it down the field to Owen Daniels, and thankfully he catches it before he falls out of bounds. And I shouldn't have even thrown this pass to him, but I did. And it got picked off, and I'm like, well, that's it. He's about to take the lead. And look at this. Next play, Brandon Spikes picks him off. So I was definitely saved. So I'm hoping I can definitely get down the field and possibly put some points up on the board before halftime gets here. I'm definitely going to try. I'm scrambling with RG3. I'm seeing what's open. Nothing's there, so I'm just taking it. I'm running it. He tries the heat seeker. I get out of bounds. I stop the clock. There's 15 seconds left in the first half. I get a nice pass to Larry Fitzgerald cover vote down the sideline. And, of course, there's a flag. I'll go ahead and take my extra 15 yards. 5 seconds left in the half. RG3 takes off. Is he going to make it to the end zone? Yes, he is. And that right there is going to be the halftime break of this game. But now we're in the second half, and I've actually put it towards the end of the third quarter. The ball has been on the ground the majority of the time. As you can tell right there, Doug Martin takes off and he moves the chains. So they hand it off to him again, another play. And he, once again, gets very close to moving the chains. It's 2nd and 1. And look how beastifying Doug Martin is. I mean, he's just running everybody over at this point. It's fourth quarter, time's running out. Look, watch this. Boom! Oh my god, he just sticks the stiff arm out there. And that's something crazy about the Infinity engine. I mean, you just never know what's coming next, whether players are tripping over each other or what. Once again, hats off to him. He scored on me. Hit stick, my bad. Shouldn't have even said it. You knew it was coming. He goes for 2. And just like that, guys, we have a football game. It's 14-11 with 2:15 left in the game. He has all 3 timeouts. And right here I hook up with Vernon Davis. I was so happy right here, trying to get the ball down the field, possibly get a touchdown, but I'm only hoping for at least a field goal or maybe even just a couple of first downs for the ball game to be over with. And right here he only has one timeout. I really shouldn't have even thrown this ball, but Fitzgerald was open, so I went ahead and took a risk and threw it down there. And that's pretty much going to be the ball game. I won 14-11. I just run the clock out and I take my W. And you guys have been wanting a gameplay, so here it is. I hope you have enjoyed, even though I am not the greatest player on YouTube. You know, maybe if this is something you've just stumbled upon, you'll subscribe and see more Ultimate Team content from me. So I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here, guys. And until next time, Roll Tide. What I'm going to be doing in this video is opening up my loyalty packs, the Pro Pack I have, as well as the Future Star Pack and the Cover Vote card.